And just like a bad penny, he was bound to turn back up.
No!
Race hustler himself, Ibram Kendi X, gets applause for his comments at a Netflix screening.
What the fuck?
Whiteness prevents white people from connecting to humanity.
Everybody knows you never go full retard.
Wow. How racist of you.
Are you retarded?
I'm Jazz Berganzo, and this.
It's not a rhetorical question. Are you retarded?
It's What's Next. TGIF, guys. Jazz Berganzo, What's Next? Your daily dose of common sense, facts, and salt. Hope you guys have enjoyed the day. 15 seconds. Andy Warhol said it best. Everyone's going to be famous for at least 15 seconds. But then you have those who have stretched out that 15 seconds for every single solitary mother ounce that they can. Like politicians. Like media types. Like known racists. You know, like Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, Shaun White, Joy Reid, Ibram Kendi X. Well, speaking of, Ibram Kendi X has got a new documentary. Why? Because Netflix is an idiot and they want to pay him. It's about whiteness. It's about racisms. It's about your whiteness connected to your whiteness. Because of your whiteness, connected to your whiteness, connect your whiteness because your whiteness and, of course, your whiteness. Oh, and you're a bigot. And he comes back with a fresh set or a fresh deck of race cards. And here we go. This comes out of Breitbart. Ibram X. Kendi, gets applause for race remarks at a Netflix screening. Whiteness prevents white people from connecting to humanity. Chills up my spine. He's back, and this time he has a new Netflix doc because, of course, he does. Ibram X. Kendi recently spoke at a special screening for his new Netflix doc, Stamped from the Beginning, which is based on his 2016 book examining the history of anti-black racisms. At the screening, Kendi received a round of applause after he called out the whiteness. I don't think white people worldwide have really reckoned on how much their own personal identity has shaped the constructions of whiteness, and how much that construction of whiteness prevents white people from connecting with humanity. It's whiteness that prevents that, he later added. When you're not able to see yourself in other human beings, it creates all sorts of problems, but not just social problems, but personal problems. I think hopefully that this work will liberate those folks from. It's liberating all the way around. I think that people will think it will liberate all of us, and we've been told a lie about ourselves and other people. With that, the audience applauded Kendi because, of course, white guilt.
I don't think white people worldwide have really reckoned with how much their own personal identity is shaped by constructions of whiteness, and how much that construction of whiteness prevents white people from connecting to humanity. In other words, recognizing that when you recognize that you are part and parcel of humanity. In other words,
come on, spit it out, son. Spit it out.
Right. It allows you to really be able to connect to people who don't look like you, who have kinky hair, who have dark skin, and to see yourself in them. And it's whiteness that prevents that, right? And when you're not able to see yourself in other human beings, that creates all sorts of problems. But not just societal problems, personal problems. That I think hopefully this film and this work will liberate those folks from. So I think it's liberating all the way around, right? I think it will liberate, really all of us, because, we've all been told a lie about ourselves and other people.
Ooh. I'm touched. Yes. Fight for the cause. Yes. And here's the official trailer. We won't play it all because, of course, trademark.
we think of the history of racism in this country, we're really thinking of the history of power.
There is a myth about the founding of this country. People want to erase American history as it truly was.
Oh, really? Well, Kennedy became a darling of elite cultural circles in 2019 on his book, How to Be an Anti-Racist. But his celebrity status has fallen significantly since then, as critical racist theory has been called into question and has been trashed in a number of states, including Florida, which has banned the teaching of this diversive race-based ideology in public schools. As Breitbart News reported, House Armed Services Military Personnel Subcommittee Chairman Jim Banks recently called on the Navy to apologize for promoting Kendi by putting his writing on an official reading list. My thoughts. Changing history. You know, like the 1619 Project. Changing history, or making it up as you go along, as the 1619 Project is. It's made up trash. Garbage. Bullshit. The kind of stuff that you just want to throw in the dumpster and set the dumpster on fire. That is CRT. Of course, and Kennedy was pushing it. But now, of course, being that everybody has turned against him, yeah, he's gone broke, but Netflix again, they don't learn. They don't learn by throwing money at a bullshit documentary that no one is going to give two fucks about. That's a fact. No one. No one with any common sense or brains is going to watch this because they know that it's garbage. But Kennedy X will still continue to cash those checks because idiots like Netflix and others will continue to pay them to do so, to spout off racist, actual racist, damaging garbage that none of us really give two fucks about. And with that being said, I'm Jez Bergonzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more like this? Please leave a comment below. Like it, share it, subscribe to it, hit the notification bell so you guys never miss a thing. And we'll see you next time. Peace.